after the Storm Raiders and the Dynasty of Destruction stole this show already in our opener in this ladder tag match, which was wild for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. It was crazy, it was wild, it was a fantastic match from start to end, and now we have it was a sweat match for the Intercontinental Championship inside the steel cage. The legendary former champion Booker T and the limitless Keith Lee tried to get the title off the hands of the cocky and bad King Corbin. Don't forget the rivalry King Corbin and Booker T had lately on SmackDown, with Booker T winning the Battle Royal last month to become number one contender for King Corbin's Intercontinental Championship after King Corbin became champion because Kalisto got drafted to Monday Night Raw, and then King Corbin won the Battle Royal last month to become champion in the first place, and even defended the title successfully against the former champ Kalisto in a 5-star bang of a bout. And then he lost to LA Knight in a via roll-up, while Booker T later the night won the Battle Royal to become number one contender. So the board of directors announced a Super Sweat match for the Royal Rumble, and before that King Corbin got what coming to him with not just his ambush attempt on LA Knight failing, with LA Knight defending himself successfully and sending a huge message to the champion and the whole locker room, but also Booker T defeating the champion after some controversy because King Corbin had the hands on the ropes. Ref never saw it, and it took Booker T 4 X-Kicks to defeat King Corbin, but he got the job done tonight, and also at the Royal Rumble, shockingly and surprisingly at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view event as well, when Booker T emerged victorious out of the Super Sweat match between LA Knight and King Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship of the Rumble pay-per-view event. And it led to a rematch the following SmackDown, where King Corbin successfully regained his Intercontinental Championship from the legendary Booker T, and then he ambushed following week King Corbin ambushed Booker T in the backstage area, which got the Limitless, the new rival on SmackDown, Keith Lee, so match that he challenged King Corbin to an impromptu match, which Keith Lee won with again without much troubles against King Corbin. But however, 2 weeks ago, King Corbin defeated not just Keith Lee but also LA Knight to become the final participant for the SmackDown World title for the Universal Championship, and the final place in the Elimination Chamber match, which would be in the next night of a pay-per-view, on the second night. So hopefully Corbin our king is prepared to not just compete in the Elimination Chamber but also right now in the steel cage. So tough nights for Corbin, and don't forget what happened last week on SmackDown. The Limitless Keith Lee defeated upcoming star Humberto Carrillo without much trouble, despite Angie Garza trying to help out his teammate, trying to even getting involved, making it a numbers 2-1 handicap match for a couple of moments. But the Limitless Keith Lee, no problems, absorbing that and coming out victorious in dominating fashion. While on the other hand, King Corbin and his team won against the other participants of the Elimination Chamber, where King Corbin, the Katy Warrior Sheamus, and our Universal Champion Austin Theory defeated Ricochet, Cesaro, and Drew McIntyre, sending a huge message to the to them before the chamber. And now let's see what will be the future for our highly prestige Intercontinental title. And here we are before the Super Sweat steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. We heard the story, now let's hop into it. The man with no limits, Keith Lee, after his career went downhill from being one of the most exciting stars on NXT to completely completely got underutilized on Monday Night Raw.
Is a triple threat steel cage match, and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Introducing the challenger from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee.
with some also some other call-ups from NXT, and who had great potential and were exciting to watch on NXT. They completely got wasted on the main shows, and now it's a fresh start for Keith Lee over on SmackDown. We saw him shine, already beaten the reigning Intercontinental Champion King Corbin 2 weeks ago in his first ever match on SmackDown. Or should I say first ever match as a SmackDown superstar. And also, don't forget, he also shined last week on 3 weeks ago. He defeated King Corbin 2 weeks ago. Of course, he also shined in the Elimination Chamber qualifying match alongside LA Knight and King Corbin.
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
Even though King Corbin qualified over Keith Lee and LA Knight 2 weeks ago, both LA Knight and Keith Lee shined. Same could be said also about last week on SmackDown, where both LA Knight and Keith Lee got wins. Keith Lee, of course, defeated Humberto Carrillo, one potential superstar in dominating fashion. And now we see Booker T, the returning legend here. After he made his return to SmackDown, shockingly in this #1 contender battle royal, where we find out who will challenge King Corbin at the Royal Rumble. To the surprise of everybody, Booker T emerged victorious, earned the right to challenge King Corbin, while later in the night King Corbin lost to LA Knight. So it made it a super sweat match at the Royal Rumble, where Booker even shocked the world even more by becoming champion in the first place, and then he lost the title at the following SmackDown back to the former champion King Corbin. But what a match it was between King Corbin and Booker T that night. And then King Corbin ambushed Booker T in the backstage area so viciously that we haven't seen Booker for weeks. And there he comes, a vicious and bad and selfish King Corbin. Even though
and introducing the champion from Kansas City, weighing in at 275 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion,
and his third win as champion is King Corbin. And don't forget, we will see King Corbin also on the second night tomorrow at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, because he will be locked inside the Elimination Chamber with 5 other men to find out who will be the new Universal Champion. And it will be tough for Corbin, not just having this triple threat steel cage match inside the steel cage, but also Elimination Chamber match against 5 of the best SmackDown superstars as well. And we all know how great King Corbin is in the ring, and he should be proud about himself and his accomplishment. But in my opinion, he used it in the wrong way, with being like a bully, like a tyrant.
Former boxing champion turned champion in WWE.
And that's in my way the only problem I have with King Corbin, because I don't like his attitude personally. But of course he's very gifted, he's very great inside this ring. And, as the crowd is saying, bask in his glory. Look at this, they're singing along, bask in his glory here. Showing their support for Keith Lee as the Intercontinental title's been held up. What a prestige championship, which created so many legends like Stone Cold Steve Austin, like The Rock, like Triple H, like Randy Orton, for example. And look at Booker T going after King Corbin here. It's Corbin big trouble here. Let's look at the double team by the challengers, Booker T and Keith Lee. Wow! Completely catching King Corbin off guard as King Corbin. Clothesline from Booker T. Look at this Booker T, since he's down with Keith Lee, he's sharing an eye with King Corbin. Elbow there from Booker T to Keith Lee as King Corbin takes advantage. But the clothesline goes nowhere. Look at Booker go. What must go through Booker's mind after he got injured by Corbin and missed out so many weeks. Look at Booker go. But the question remains, how fit is he tonight? Is he even at 100% tonight? What a suplex. It's even surprised to see me. A big elbow there from Booker, lifting Corbin up, and what a surprise it's been. And it's a super sweat steel cage match here tonight between the returning legend Booker T, the limitless Keith Lee, and the champion King Corbin. As Keith Lee whipping Booker in the corner, elbow reversal right there from Booker T. And look at the King going for a choke slam on Keith Lee. But look at this, the powerful man.
With the counter.
Big headbutt as Booker T celebrating this with the quad, but from behind Keith Lee is showing that there's no allegiance. Because every man, of course, for himself, everybody wants to be leaving here with Intercontinental Championship. Or the Russian leg sweep there from double Russian leg sweep from Booker and Keith Lee. I don't know if Booker realizing it, but Keith Lee trying to escape, and I don't know if that's a great strategy trying to leave this early in the match, as we've seen as Booker no problem stopping Keith Lee with the leg with chairs. But it took much away out of the power here away from Booker T. As we see King Corbin try to take advantage. DDT goes blocked, however, by Booker. As seems very prepared, but so wow, reverse out of nowhere unexpectedly from King Corbin. As look at this now. STO, but who would expect a reversal nonetheless? And STO for Booker T as well. King Corbin had problems with both of these men. He's the big right hook there. To Booker T. To the forearm there to keep the limitless one. Another one. Big right hook there from Corbin to Booker T. And both Keith Lee and King Corbin, of course, have the strength advantage over Booker T. But Booker T is more agile. Big right hook, as we see right there with the counter. Face first goes Corbin against the ropes. Hopefully our king is alright. Our self-proclaimed king is alright, shall I say. As Keith Lee, because he's not much acting to a king in my opinion. As Keith Lee now trying to stop Booker from exiting the ring and successfully do so. He's now lifting the legend up, face first against the ropes. And from behind Corbin with an STO taking advantage. Huge big boot to Lee. Tried to get a cut on Booker T. Booker T was ready. So look at this, Booker going for something big. Can he does it? Yes, pile driver to Corbin. Down goes the champ. Lee celebrates with the crowd. Booker on the cover. But not even close as Keith Lee saving the matchup for himself and King Corbin and all of us as well. Well, what a great start to this match already. Jump back suplex and to cover, which could have caught someone else off guard, but very much experienced how King Corbin is. Big kick by the established legend Booker T, who's made his final moments in the WWE. But it's great to see him back. It's great to have him winning the Intercontinental Champion at the Royal Rumble last month. As King Corbin with a foreman tried to get deep six, but Booker T was ready. And that's why he's one of the legends. Double team, nope. That's the smartness of Corbin avoiding it this time. Big clothesline. As Keith Lee paying offense that he will get King Corbin, but he get caught with an STO. Booker T, problem with that and gets an STO for his own.
Nicely done.
King Corbin makes it very smart, like a predator, taking on his prey here one by one. Big punches, big STO. He's gone full control right now. Big punches to big limitless Keith Lee. As if anyone can match the power of Keith Lee, it might be King Corbin. As Lee's fighting back. And using his own agility against Booker T. What a head scissor! Wow! Wow, what a move from Keith Lee. Unexpected from a big man like him. Punch from Corbin got avoided by the limitless one. And the big shot heard all over the arena. Booker T lifting Lee up. Are we in the wrong world? Is this RealUniverse card being pulled tonight? Wow! Oh, Michinoku driver here. Oh, Booker T, usually it's Booker T who the man with the agility, while Keith Lee is the one with the strength, but apparently not tonight. Big DDT from Booker T. Oh, a great match already, and we just got this match is still at the beginning. Big white hook got avoided from Bookman. Let's look at Booker exploding over King Corbin there, and the fact that Corbin cost him weeks of his career with this cowardly assault in the backstage areas 2 weeks ago. Big power slam from Booker. Both drop there to the face of Keith Lee as Booker T tried to escape. Tried to escape, but King Corbin stopping him. As King Corbin has to hope that the match ends soon, because if not, we don't know in which condition he will be in tomorrow when he challenged for the Universal Champion inside the Elimination Chamber match against the likes of our current champion Austin Theory, against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, against the Swiss Superman Cesaro, and against the one and only Ricochet. Big boot from Corbin after take King down Lee with a power slam. Big right hook to smack Booker some. In picking up Keith Lee, big clothesline right there. As Booker struggling to get back to his feet, big right hook from Corbin. As Corbin sizing the moment, end of days, it could be it. Keith Lee back to his feet and the cover goes Corbin, but not even close of getting even one counter. But how smart was it for Corbin? If it wasn't for Keith Lee, it could have been Corbin successfully retaining here tonight. Big forearm from Corbin. Big boot on Keith Lee. As Corbin goes in the cover and Booker, can this be? 1, 2. Booker somehow, some way kicking out, showing why he's a beloved legend. Big boot with his toughness right there. After end of days, Corbin tried to boot Keith Lee, but it gets avoided by the Limitless One. Booker T about to escape. I don't know if Liam realized. Elbow there from King Corbin. King Corbin about realizing it. That Booker T said right with the fans there and smacking some of a clothesline. Maybe Corbin thought he was about to escape. Big STO planning Keith Lee there. Big boot on Booker goes nowhere. Booker tried to get him, but getting got. No, reversal by the Booker. Reversal by the legend, but so's the champ. And of course they go with reversal. Big blows it, but takedown from Booker T. Good for the legend. Kick to the back to the champ. As challenger against challenger here tonight. Look at this Booker T face first goes King Corbin against the ropes with the snake guys, allowing Corbin to take advantage on Booker T right there. Big boot, nope, got avoided by Booker. As Corbin now getting got by Keith Lee with the Bailey to belly. As Keith Lee paying tribute to SmackDown Resident Superstar Bailey. Hello, Resident Superstar, should I say. As Keith Lee now on SmackDown as well. As Booker T avoiding the Limitless One from escaping. And what kicks got Keith Lee, but big reversal nonetheless as King Corbin waits for... Could have looked for a double team, but Booker could look for a double team, but King Corbin interrupting, allowing Keith Lee to get Booker T in the corner, but from behind Corbin tried to sneak up on Keith Lee, but it didn't work out for him. Look at Keith Lee goes, jump back suplex to Corbin. Got him good right there. As Corbin trying to get back to his feet and now back to worse there from Keith Lee going for the legs of Corbin. Look at Booker, X-King, he got it. Title could have changed hands, but of course King Corbin was there to breaking things up before it could go anywhere. Big, wow, what a powerbomb into a choke slam kind of. As now look at King Corbin. Choke slam into a backbreaker, now going for end of days on Keith Lee. Very smart from King Corbin with the speedo. Can he retain his title here? 1, 2. We know it's not. Keith Lee picking out. King Corbin can't believe it. But from behind, Booker seizing the moment. He got him. He got him. Goes on the cover. It has to be not even one. How is there not even one? How tough is our Intercontinental Champion? But we know it took 4 kicks and the controversial finish for Booker T to defeat King Corbin in singles competition a couple last months on SmackDown. As yet again an axe kick, but this time it was Keith Lee saving King Corbin this matchup and lifting him up. He could look for the bam bam. Nope. Snake eyes on the ropes instead. As now going for the Limitless Bomb. Nope. Booker T smacks him some of the reversal. As challenger with challenger going at it. As Lee whipping Booker in the corner, allowing King Corbin to take advantage and whipping Lee into Booker T. Don't look good for the legend. Big Corbin sending Lee into Booker T with a vicious lariat. As King Corbin picking up the pieces, closelining Booker down. Elbow drop goes nowhere, however. As Booker sidestepped. What a fantastic match as crowd goes nuts. As Booker tried to escape. And how can't you be nuts going nuts with a great match like this? As Keith Lee bringing down Booker T unceremoniously, allowing King Corbin to take advantage of it. The Limitless One, big boot, taking Keith Lee down. Big punches from King Corbin to Keith Lee. And now punches to Booker as well. I haven't forgotten that it was Booker T taking the title from him at the Royal Rumble last month. About to warp. Maybe King Corbin also upset about the controversial finish that occurred after Booker T had to hit 4 of his finishing axe kicks to defeat King Corbin, and King Corbin then had his hand on the rope, but Webster never saw it. But Corbin might blame the guilt on Booker for that one. King Corbin dominating both for a moment until Booker T back to his feet, and now Keith Lee as well. As Keith Lee could look for the limitless bomb. It's coming! Up and down goes Corbin! But can this be 1, 2? Booker didn't expect this, and it almost cost him and Corbin the matchup. But luckily saved them on time for him and Corbin. Let's look at Keith Lee as the crowd goes nuts. Big power slam to Booker T. Will it be Lee's moments? He's about to escape the cage, but King Corbin trying to stop him, to the dislike of the audience, who are of course rooting for Keith Lee all night. As Keith Lee flying, but right into the arms of Corbin, just cutting him in midair and slamming him down. Wow! Big backbreaker from Corbin to Booker T. Big forearm, clothesline as well. But there's Keith Lee waiting for his moment, lifting Corbin up. And against his face first against the cell walls. Hopefully Corbin can recover until the chamber match tomorrow, where he of course will be a part of challenging for the Universal title against our current champion Austin Theory, against the Celtic Warrior Sheamus, the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, the Swiss Superman Cesaro, and the one and only Ricochet. End of days from Corbin. Can this be? No, Keith Lee saving the matchup. As Keith Lee about to go for it. Up and down goes Corbin with speed. 1, 2, 2.5. King Corbin kicked out. How tough is this man? What an incredible toughness from King Corbin. Keith Lee is confused. Booker T as well. Booker T getting Keith Lee and King Corbin getting involved. Let's look at Keith Lee. The power of this man. Slamming Corbin down with ease in this fantastic second match of the night here. And we have plenty more matches in night 1 of the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view here tonight. Big boot there from King Corbin to Keith Lee. Look at Booker T there. Elbow from double axe from Corbin to Keith Lee. And we have so many great matches still to come. So many heated rivalries going down, like Becky versus Shayna. Then of course the rivalry between the Usos and the Brotherhood, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The rivalry, the heated rivalry between the Brawling Brutes and our the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders. Also the rivalry between the heated rivalry between two former partners and friends, between Randy Orton and Riddle. As face first goes Corbin, I said Booker T in the steal. Keith Lee also was ready for King Corbin. I was about to say Keith Lee in the cover, not even one, as Booker T also was there. But by not taking chances in this matchup, I mean, you know, try to surprise your opponent as Booker T tried to lift Keith Lee. And even though in trouble at first, he still got it done, perhaps with the support of the crowd. As Booker T's busted open there.
Man, you can see he is feeling it now.
Just like of the audience, if anyone who the audience doesn't want to win, it's of course King Corbin, who got slammed down with a choke slam right there. Huge variation from Keith Lee. Keith Lee tried to escape one more time, but Booker, unaware of Keith Lee, is back to his feet and slamming Keith Lee's leg against the cage. And now big elbow from Booker T. Going for the spinebusters. Don't forget, Booker T was looking for the X kick, but there wasn't much space a couple of moments ago. Big neck breaker there from Booker T. And of course we have that second night of the pay-per-view. We have of course the mixed tag match between Retribution members and wow, limitless bomb. Wait, speed. I couldn't say about what's happened on the second night of the pay-per-view because the action in this match. And Booker T got it, but Corbin out of the shadows emerges, saving the matchup. Drop kick to Booker T. Of no way he's back in this match, but Keith Lee big knee to the face of Corbin. Keith Lee celebrates himself by Corbin. About to get Booker T. No, he gets got of the reversal. Close and got away from Keith Lee and Booker T. As I was about to say, on the second night of the pay-per-view, on tomorrow, we have the very important mixed and very heated mixed tag match between Retribution member and / Royal Rumble winner Reckoning teaming up with fellow Retribution member Tiber against former Retribution member Slapjack and his newfound love Lacey Evans, who both Reckoning and Tiber blaming for Slapjack turning against them to be with the married Lacey. As they think the affair between Lacey and Slappy led to Slappy betraying Retribution. And don't forget, the winner of this match of this mixed tag match, either Lacey or Reckoning will be replacing the injured Lana in the War Women's Chamber match tomorrow night. As big shocks and reversal there from King Corbin and Booker T, now sending Keith Lee into Booker T again. How much more of those can Keith Lee and Booker T take here? That's the question I might ask, as King Corbin shows around who he should plant deep 6 to Keith Lee. And now aiming for the end of days on Booker T. But they go reverse. Booker T with one of his own, and now he's trying to escape. Can he does it? As the crowd goes nuts, but even though they are rooting for Keith Lee, but they wouldn't mind to see Booker taking the IC title from King Corbin. As King Corbin planning Booker T down. As King Corbin brings down Keith Lee. Going for end of days on Keith Lee. For the second time on Lee tonight. Can this be? Will he retain? 1, 2. Booker saving the matchup, and frustration might boiling over in King Corbin's mind as look at Booker. Try to sinking ass pick, but then again no space, but the choke. King STO, wow. Look at Booker. They're quite hooked. Enjoy the excitement of the crowd, as they want to see King Corbin getting got here tonight. As Booker T about to escape. Can anyone stop him on time? As Keith Lee and Corbin both looking on. Surprisingly, as King Corbin about to climb, but could have been too late as Booker T's almost out, but King Corbin with punches bringing him back. Just in the nick of time. 1 more second and it could be over. It could have been over. And Keith Lee and Corbin are working together to keep Booker T in the cage, but Booker T getting Corbin down with the kicks, and now even trying to get down Keith Lee, and he does it. Could be Booker T. He's almost out. King Corbin try in desperation to stop him. Can he? Yet again Corbin stopping Booker, keeping him, even bringing him back inside the cage. As Corbin doesn't want to lose his IC title here. Face first goes Corbin against Booker T against the cage, but you feel the exhaustion from King Corbin. And Keith Lee tried to sneak out of the cage, and he does. Booker T stopping Corbin, but can he stop Keith Lee? The drama in this match. Wow. As Keith Lee kicking down Booker T, but there's King Corbin. As Keith Lee, will he be the new champion? Yes, I think he's out. King Corbin can only watch. He's beside himself. He's attacking Booker T. But Booker T is avoiding it. But either less if they like it or hate it. The audience sure won't, because Keith Lee is our new Intercontinental Champion. Wow, what a shocker. Shocking backbreaker from Corbin. As we see the highlights there, we see end of days for Keith Lee. And the cover from King Corbin, I think it was the first end of days, it has to be, to Keith Lee in this matchup. And what a fantastic match it was. We had drama, we had action non-stop, and can it get any better than a match like this? That's what I'm asking all of you. Hope you enjoyed as much as the crowd and the attendance did, and as much as I did, because wow, that was wow. As Keith Lee defying the odds here tonight, being the new Intercontinental Champion. He's busted, he's bruised, but he's also our new Intercontinental Champion. Wow! What a performance by him, what a performance by the legendary Booker T, and what a performance by the now former Intercontinental Champion King Corbin. And King Corbin already used his rematch clause after losing the title to Booker T at the Royal Rumble last month, so we don't know if King Corbin get any more chances at the Intercontinental Championship, and also we don't know what this means for his other title ambition, considering SmackDown's World Title Universal Championship tomorrow night, because as already said, King Corbin will be in the Elimination Chamber for the Universal Championship against 5 of the best SmackDown superstars. But that's what we find out tomorrow. So I hope to stay tuned to see other potential great matches and rivalries here tonight at the first night of Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, because we already started strong with 2 back-to-back banger matches here tonight. So stay tuned for the rest of this fantastic action here tonight.